My wife just showed me a positive pregnancy test with tears of joy, but I had a vasectomy 5 years before we met. I never wanted kids. I made that decision at 22 after watching my brother struggle with 3 unplanned pregnancies, one of which ended in his son dying from a genetic condition that runs in our family. I got the vasectomy at 25 and told everyone it was a hernia surgery. Maybe one kid if I meet the right person, my wife Elizabeth said on our 3rd date. But no pressure. I'm happy either way. Perfect, I thought. By the time she really wanted kids, we'd try, fail, and adopt. I even started a college fund for our future adopted child. Perfect situation. But after we got married last year, the baby talk intensified. Her friends started having kids, her sister got pregnant, and suddenly our apartment filled with parenting magazines she'd flip through, just for fun. She'd leave them open to articles about fertility windows and biological clocks. I kept saying we should wait, save more money, travel first, buy a house. She agreed, but started tracking her cycle on an app, taking prenatal vitamins to prepare whenever we're ready. I'd find the vitamin bottles hidden behind regular supplements, like she was embarrassed about wanting it so much. 6 months ago, Lisbeth started acting different, more energetic, almost manic about baby preparation. She painted the spare room neutral beige for a future office, but I saw nursery paint swatches in her browser history. She switched to organic everything, quit coffee, stopped drinking at dinners. When I asked about it, she said she was doing a wellness cleanse her therapist recommended. The therapist she started seeing for work stress, but never seemed stressed about work. Then the pregnancy tests started appearing, hidden in bathroom drawers, stuffed in her purse, Amazon packages she'd intercept before I got home, all negative. She'd cry in the shower thinking I couldn't hear. I'd hold her through the tears, researching adoption agencies on my phone while she slept, planning how to make that transition easier for her. After 3 months of trying, she insisted we both get fertility tested, just to know, she said, to rule things out. I couldn't refuse without looking suspicious. We went to the clinic, I gave my sample, knowing exactly what those results would show. The nurse said results would take 4 to 6 weeks due to lab delays. Lisbeth seemed almost relieved about the wait. Good, she said, that gives us time. Then her co-worker Jasper started appearing in conversations. Project planning lunches that left her flushed, distracted. Jasper was divorcing and had twin boys. Jasper was such a good listener. Jasper understood what it was like to want children. Her phone started pinging late at night. Work emergencies, she claimed, typing responses under covers. The next morning, she said something odd. Jasper's ex got pregnant so easily. Some men are just more fertile. Why would she know that? Why would that matter? 3 weeks ago, her best friend Pamela visited and made a weird comment. Lisbeth's lucky to have someone so supportive during all this. All what? Lisbeth changed the subject fast, but Pamela kept giving me these looks like she knew something. Later, I found out Lisbeth had told her we'd been officially trying for 6 months. The same 6 months she'd supposedly been on birth control. Then the impossible happened. Lisbeth's period was late. She locked herself in the bathroom for an hour, and I heard plastic crinkling, then silence, then crying, but not sad crying, happy crying. When she came out, she said it was just allergies and suggested we start trying next month. When we're both ready, I agreed, relieved. I figured she got her period and was giving up the secret trying. Yesterday morning, Lisbeth's phone buzzed during breakfast. A reminder notification. Dr. Cardenas, 2 p.m. confirmation. She grabbed it quickly and said it was her dentist, but Dr. Cardenas was her gynecologist. I knew because I'd seen the insurance statements. Why lie about that? She came home from the appointment glowing, kept touching her stomach when she thought I wasn't looking, ordered sushi for dinner, then remembered she wasn't hungry and made toast instead. But it's impossible, physically impossible. The urologist had confirmed 0 sperm count 3 times. This morning she mentioned something strange. Remember when Jasper showed me photos of his twins? They both have this birthmark on their shoulder. Jasper has it too. Why was she telling me about Jasper's birthmarks? It's genetic apparently. Runs strong in his family. Every single child inherits it. She kept talking about genetics, about traits, about what gets passed down, about destiny. Then she sat me down with shaking hands, pulled out a pregnancy test with 2 pink lines. I need to tell you something, she said. I stopped taking my birth control 6 months ago. I know it was wrong, but look, it finally worked. We're pregnant. The clinic called an hour later. My fertility results. Complete absence of sperm. I'm sorry, the doctor said on speaker. Lisbeth stared at the test in her hand, then at me, then back at the test. We haven't said much since, avoiding each other, both of us pretending a little longer.